MLA Joy Kishan intervenes in construction of temporary market sheds at Thangal Bazar from near Imakaitel to Kasturi Bridge. Work halted. Large number of women vendors storm residence of MLA Joy Kishan, protest stoppage of work. And Union Minister Mohanbai Kalyanjibai Kundaria says welfare of farmers is welfare of state and nation. Good afternoon, welcome to Istv English News. I'm Surbla Kangabam. Let's see the news in detail. Construction of temporary market sheds on the roadside of Thangal Bazar from near Imakaitel to the Kasturi Bridge as an alternative market for the women vendors until repairing and correction work of the two Imakaitels is over came to a grinding halt when MLA of Thangwaiban Assembly constituency intervened. The labourers stopped working and the GI sheets and plastic walls erected on the roadside for construction of the market sheds had to be forcibly removed. MLA Joy Kishan came to the site of the construction of the temporary market sheds which fall in the jurisdiction of his constituency and asked who is constructing the market sheds and under whose authority. A man who is said to be the contractor of the work said the work was being executed under the instruction of the chief engineer and superintending engineer of PWD and being supervised by assistant engineer Uttam. Then, when the MLA asked the engineers concerned on phone, the engineer said that under the instruction of the chief minister, the work was being executed on a war footing without awarding work order and calling tender. Then the MLA stopped the work, saying that it could not be continued. Many shopkeepers and women vendors who were present there thanked MLA Joy Kishan for his bold action. The MLA further said that nothing can be done at will in a haphazard manner, overriding proper channels. If the work is continued further, he would take legal help and make the engineers concerned face the music, he said.
Lairiba government sina praja miyam zikari urige se yam naina ninga oiba ma laire masi rule lebe se laitre ai nebe karimta laitre karigumba thaba ama wa order paidana shuba yade se khangini aina hojik akhoi additional chief engineer Pradeep Mukherjee phone tawda emergency work ni aduna akhoi gi worksmen na suwebna subne Thamai bansi ai constituency ni ai constituency oriba ai MLA isadabu inform tawdana praja miyam na ngasi chanari ba ahing nungdinda ana ayeki mayau langpong mayam tawda bazar da thoi da khajan bai kari rule no sini honorable CM na karam ba daita da bazar da thong anytime thingjan ba yabra chief minister na any jaga ma any matam ma ta lambi thingjan ba gi right mongon de pibra constitution ki power se mongon pi se kari no tender tawdana thika subu ya si karam ba thabak ta yawi Karamba emergency work in a certa Baza Manunda emergency nature of the work si Akogi Bazamangi Tabaxi emergency nature working da. Tax Ministry openly silence the Maga anywhere debate on us. Emergency nature was a Marikangamo a tapigi. I am so Taretara Hong Tangami. In my deal singi Katin Puna Sembanate, Tikato Vada interest Lova 2017 election National Pachaka Mai Tangade. Lebak Kimiam Giloriber Praja property Kamai Huran Sigena Kanbane Abra Highway Lady.
Well, on the other hand, a large number of women vendors of the two Imakaitels who were apparently perturbed by the act of MLA Joy Kishan stormed the residence of the MLA at Khoyathong this afternoon. They wanted to meet the MLA and talked with him about the stoppage of the construction work of the temporary market sheds at Thangal Bazar. But the MLA was not at the home at that time. The agitated women vendors expressed condemnation of the stoppage of the work. Union Minister of State, Agriculture and Farmers Welfare Mohanbai Kalyanjibai Kundaria has said that The welfare of farmers is welfare of the state and the nation. He said this while inspecting the farm and laboratory established by the Educated Farmers Association Imphal East at Napetpally, Khunjau yesterday. The union minister along with some officials also inspected the plant tissue culture laboratory set up by the association. It is reported that the laboratory, which has sophisticated equipment, can produce about 1.5 million plants in a year. The laboratory, which was established under the guidance of Dr. B.P. Singh, has been able to produce at least 2 lakh saplings of Garvera flower through plant tissue culture. In the second phase, the laboratory is planning to produce 5 lakh high-quality plantain saplings called Grand 9. The union minister reportedly expressed pleasure over seeing such a modernized laboratory in Manipur. The association drew the attention of the union minister to help in upgrading the laboratory, which was established in 2006, to the standard of a training center cum research and development institute. Minister Mohanbai Kalyanji Bai Kundaria said efforts must be made to turn to organic farming rather than sticking to using chemical fertilizer and pesticides, which cause a lot of harmful effects to health. The work being done by the center is for the farmer community. The experience and knowledge acquired from this should reach the farmers and work together for the betterment of the state. The ministry will look into the shortages of the center, he assured.
की भलाई के लिए अच्छी तरीके से यह रिसर्च हो, किसानों को खेत को रिसर्च पहुंचना चाहिए, किसानों को मार्गदर्शन भी मिलना चाहिए। इसलिए आज आपके जगह पे आके मेरे को खुशी हुई है। आप सब लोग उस सेंटर में काम कर रहे हैं, किसानों की भलाई के लिए काम कर रहे हैं, किसानों की उन्नति के लिए काम कर रहे हैं। तो आपका नॉलेज है कि किसानों का खेत तक पहुंचे, ये सब साथ में मिलकर सब आप काम करेंगे तो 100% किसानों का भला होगा। बस आपको सबको मिलके मैं बहुत खुश हूँ। आप सबको मैं बधाई और अभिनंदन देता हूँ। थैंक यू।
Later, the union minister inspected the working of the farm. The farm is a huge greenhouse which can cultivate crops in 3.37 hectare land. The greenhouse has also a storage chamber that can control water vapor contained in air. As part of the nationwide pulse polio immunization campaign to be organized tomorrow, the Directorate of Family Welfare is keeping a target of giving oral pulse polio immunization to at least 3.5 lakh children below 5 years of age. The campaign will be held all over the state. For this, officials, nurses, ashas and Angawadi workers in association with different concerned departments have already made necessary preparations. Staffs and workers who are assigned at far-off places have set off for their respective places of duty today. In connection with the campaign, Director of Family Welfare Dr. K. Raju appealed to the mothers of all children below 5 years to give their children the oral pulse polio immunization at the nearest polio booths.
Sub-center dispensary labor मैम अदगी मसीगी वोइना हांगबा transit point ना दरिबा bus parking गुम्बा अदगी check साफम असिना सिंग मैम सिद पुथोपिरागा मामा मापा सिंग village headman सिंग school की वजह सिंग NGO सिंग अमदी leader सिंग tribal की leader सिंग ना अंगा सिंग असी पुथोपिरागा polio की drop अनी कतंग पिथक पिबा मसीनी आइना मतम साना पुथोपिरगा पिथक पिबसे मसीगी थोरमसिंदंग माय पावनानबा आइना प्रजा म्याम दैना मीडिया की थोंग धाइजरी
MLA of Kumbi Assembly Constituency S. Bira inspected the shortages being faced by the people of Wangu Sandangkhong Awang Lekai. He also sat together with the people and discussed the developmental projects required to be taken up in the area. MLA Bira assured that he would try to solve the people's inconveniences in getting drinking water and power supply in Sandangkhong areas. At least 3 persons were injured in a post-election result clash between the supporters of 2 political parties that happened in Lamlai area around 9 p.m. yesterday. Household articles were allegedly damaged in the clash. Reports say that while supporters of BJP candidate R.K. Memi, who had been declared elected from Ward number 8, in Lamlai Municipal Council election were celebrating with a lot of merrymaking last night, stones were allegedly pelted from the direction of the house of the defeated candidate of INC, located just 2 houses from the victor's house. 3 persons were reportedly injured and household properties were damaged in the incident. A large team of Lamlai police station rushed to the spot and brought the situation under control. Convener of RTI cell BJP Manipur Pradesh, Porai Hanba, also came to this place and took stock of the situation. RK Mimi said there should be a winner and a loser in every election, but unwanted incidents shouldn't be caused for this, she said. The names of the teams of First Manipur Statehood Day Women's Polo Tournament, scheduled to be held from January 17 to 21 at Polo Ground in Imphal, have been announced today. 4 teams are participating in the Women's Polo Tournament to be organized by Manipur Horse Riding and Polo Association under the supervision of the Department of Tourism, Government of Manipur. In all, 16 Manipuri women polo players and many players from the United States will participate in the tournament. Technical in charge organizing committee M. Kellen told media persons that the 4 teams will play 6 league round and the teams that get the highest points will play the final match.
Aduna 7 matches laini adu first day 2 matches, next day 2 matches, adu 19 so 2 matches, 20 in off level, 21 sina final day. There will be 7 matches. The final day is only the 1 match, and team khudimaki loimak akoi league round amu tawada adu highest point phangbudo aduna team ani khangalaga final sanagadawa.
The Patriotic Writers Forum Manipur has invited books of poetry in Manipuri language from writers who are below 35 years of age for selection of the Arambam Ibungohal and Binod Kumari Literary Awards 2015. The books should be submitted to the office of the forum at New Chakon, the forum informed. MLA of Tamai Assembly Constituency, Vice Chairman of Hills Area Committee Zetki Khombo Niumai has said that the state government has already approved recognition of Riangmai dialect, and students of Riangmai tribe who are going to appear in Class 10 examination may write the exam in Riangmai dialect. He said this during the blessing seeking ceremony of Takao Baptist Church, which is held every 3 years. President of Naga People's Front Manipur State M. Awangbo, Pastor of United Baptist Church Tamilong, Reverend C.H. Widaubo, etc. took part in the ceremony. MLA Zetki Khombo Niumai further said that many successful and educated people, including the 3 MLAs, have been produced from this area. He further said about 20 villages in Tamai area have been provided electricity. In Tausen block, most of the villages are provided electricity and the remaining villages will be covered soon, he said. In addition to that, 1 high school in this area have been upgraded to higher secondary level. Many steps have also been taken up in health sector too, he said. On the other hand, Vice Chairman of Hills Area Committee MLA Zetki Khombo Niumai inspected the memorial park to be constructed as a remembrance of the graveyard of ex-minister Z. Mangaibao at Tako. He said people can enjoy the comfort at this park and a recreational center will be set up at this park.
Asida kui pap ama simgale herga mayam laga sida pothafam amasung recreation center ama wina simnaba ana kui sim sajari.
2 Lethot cells along with arms and ammunition packed in a plastic bag were recovered from a place near the hill of Pukhao Ohalop. The sash was recovered by a combined team of Sagomang Police, Imphal East Commando and troops of 16 Assam Rifles during a search operation. Altogether, 341 bullets of M16 rifle, 44 bullets of AK-47, 2 detonators, 2 lethal cells and 2 country-made magazines were recovered. The headlines once again. MLA Joy Kishan intervenes in construction of temporary market sheds at Thangal Bazar from near Imakaitel to Kasturi Bridge. Work halted. Large number of women vendors storm residence of MLA Joy Kishan. Protest stoppage of work. And Union Minister Mohan Bhai Kalyanji Bhai Kundaria says welfare of farmers is welfare of state and nation. Thank you so much for joining with us.